All right, guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. Well, we can update the tier list a little bit. We'll see. We're in kind of like a major celebration. So there's several things I will be looking to do. We'll do tier lists after major drops. But I probably will do Dokkan Diamonds as well. Dokkan Diamond, remember, is something that I try and not toss out too often. I think for the Dokkan Diamond, we will do one. This is a recent playlist, so it's going to be right here near the top. Let's see. When was our last Dokkan Diamond? I put the title. So it's May 17th. Yeah, because things were very, 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 very quiet. I'll probably do an updated Dokkan Diamond and another LR tier list after this. After Cooler and Carnival Super Saiyan Goku drop, I feel like that'll probably be an appropriate time to update all of these. And then during major celebrations, keep them up. But as you guys can see, we only did the end of 11th anniversary Dokkan Diamond, and then one in the several months past it. So that's good. That's good. But we did a ton during the anniversary. That's kind of the way I want it, right? You know, because the anniversaries, TDC, GDC, these are when we're going to see the major meta shakeups, right? You know, to be fair though, this year has been the best year in Dokkan history in terms of character, quality, and strength. So keep that in mind. All right, let's get going. I want to move fast here. There's actually not really a ton of movement. Now, with the return of all the RE events, we might be in the middle of kind of like the best meta of all time. The only thing is that the King Kong fight of all of them, Jiren is not around. He obviously is harder than all of them, but Super Saiyan 3 Goku, in my opinion, is one of the better designed, like, sort of like, I don't know, like showcase type. It's just a great fight. A great fight to see how good a character is, I think. So, I'm gonna probably, throughout TDC Tanabata, I'm gonna try and do a lot of like team showcases, character showcases, in a lot of these RE content events. So, I mean, if you're too pressed about the look of the tier list now, I might have major, well, I don't know about major movement, but we could have certain characters moving up or down. Remember, there's a ton of good events, and there's a lot of good characters. Carnival Goku here. I was doing some research. I was like, you know, I think it's time to drop Carnival Goku. And then I was kind of like reviewing footage, and I was like, wait, no, fuck no, I'm not dropping this guy. Hell no, dude. Hell no, I'm not dropping him. He just has too much. He just has too much going on for him, right? Between the heal, the constant healing, the nullification, the survive KO, the huge dodge, the defensive stacking, and honestly his damage, solid-ish. Remember, after the 11th anniversary definitely feels like now obviously characters are doing much more damage from like when this guy dropped. There is a character in particular we're going to name drop later towards the end of the video whose damage, like I was looking at it and I was like, wow, this feels like not what it once was. We'll get to them. But yeah, Carnival Goku, he's up there for sure. Next is this character right here, the Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. What's funny is I was planning on doing one of these videos, you know, testing them out in a lot of content. I'm glad I didn't, because now we have all of the RE events are back. But here's the thing, I was using the shit out of these guys in Super Saiyan 3 Goku, in the Omega fight, in the Goku and Frieza fight. So guess what I know? I know that these guys kick ass, right? People might be upset, oh, what, they're top 10? You bet your ass they are. And it's not because of what they're doing in base. It's because of their absolutely incredible standby, which is fucking broken. Completely OP. This is exactly why the character, I think, is still up here. And again, with these, because now it's good because we have, it feels like the Omega fight in particular is so long. One reason for that is because he's nuking your key and doing all this bullshit at the start. That Omega fight is so toxic. I kind of like doing showcases in there because it's so ridiculous. Dude, that first phase, how more people don't talk about that as like the worst first phase of a fight ever, I don't know, dude. I like, we're gonna run this fight a lot. It's like, like I'm chat like this first phase. This is like the Tamagami design philosophy for this first phase, where he's killing your ki by 10, does 30% damage, and there's bombs. It's just comedy how annoying this phase is, right? Like just chipping you away while keeping you like locked down. But yeah, this character, they're not going anywhere. Hell no, not with the RE content back. So, oh, my point was, Omega can go 10 plus turns. Super Saiyan 3 Goku typically is turn 9, turn 10, turn 8, something like that. And of course, we do have some of the other recent ones. Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, God Goku, the Tree of Might Goku, who, usually are like kind of like shorter, turn 6, 5, 4, you're really getting the meat of the fight in there. So we have fights of differing lengths and stuff. It's now, you know, we push back against limited time content. Dokkan listened, and now the game is just in a great spot, right? Like it's just in a really good spot. So we got that. The Future Gohan and Trunks come up next. This character's just super good. I think when you run 2 of them, you could see this Future Gohan. This is not enough. I found that this guy, he could get bitched. He's a little boy toy for these bosses out there just after an ally's revive activates. But Trunks is broken. Trunks is like broken. This guy right here. He's underrated as fuck, this Trunks. He is so damn good. We got W after W after W after W on the Jiren fight, Greatest Tours, member because of this guy. This character is fantastic. And their setup of Future Gohan, guard plus 90% damage reduction turn 1, unconditional revive turn 2, 100% dodge with Trunks is active turn 3 is insane. Right, this character is super good. I could have them up higher, but the reason I have them at 8 and the Super Saiyan 4 is at 7, honestly, it really is just because of how unimpressive I think Future Gohan is. After you get rid of, where is it? This. He loses this after his first turn, and then, after a character revives, you're just stuck with this. It's not as good. It's not nearly as good. No way. The in Super Saiyan 4s, I like them. The problem is that in Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is just such a fat fuck, dude. He's just so annoying. Why does he double Rainbow Orb Change turn 1 and then never Rainbow Orb Change again? This character would be so much more effective, so much more fun, so much more pleasing to run if he just kept Rainbow Orb Changing like the rest of the fight. I don't understand why he does double Rainbow Orb Changing into 0 Rainbow Orb Changing after turn 1. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but the character's just really good. I love running this character to try and aim to get some final shines to increase, counter damage, active skill damage. That's what this is very good for. So I love this character. Super Saiyan 4 Goku's fantastic. His Spirit Bomb's awesome. This is a good spot for them. Next is Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Remember, he's an offensive slot machine, is the way I could describe him. Quite honestly, he really pisses me off. I'm sorry, I don't have any fun running this guy. I don't. I actually can't stand running him anymore, but he's still super good. Like, we'll run him, because he's still super good, and he has maybe the best leader skill. Does he? He does, right? He has the best leader skill. I think he probably does. I think so. But I mean, my God, is he frustrating to me. The main reason is, bro, they tell me that it truly is 77% in the data, but it does not feel like that. It doesn't. It does not feel like it's actually 77%. Just a truly frustrating character. But, here's the thing about him. He's really tanky, too. We're going to talk about Beast Gohan when we talk about him. But Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku has got he's got some great support going on right there, right? He got damage reduction support and Daima support from his intro. He's very strong defensively. He could have strong offensive abilities. And oh, by the way, the fucker has more support over here. So it's just like, I mean, this guy is just a definitively better character than Beast Gohan. Unfortunately, he's just way better. All right, we'll get to it. We'll get to it when we get to it. Next is Turles. I just like Turles' setup. Much better than Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku. However, Turles likewise can struggle with ki. Many characters this year sometimes having ki struggles is the design. In Super Saiyan 4's, Daima Super Saiyan 4, Turles, these are three major characters where ki struggles are a part of the design, right? It's turn 1 with Turles, you're probably not going to have too much trouble. If you can get 24 ki with Turles turn 1, you're looking good. But if you can't immediately get the 24 ki with Turles turn 1, sometimes we could have a chain reaction of missing out on the 24 ki, which really matters so much. Because he gets, because he gets 200% attack and an extra 20% crit. This matters oh so very much. It really is a huge asset. He obviously has his powerful domain. Some of Turles being this high up on the list, make no bones about it, is because he's on the best character in the game's team. Best character in the game's team. Yep, I said it right. Metal Cooler Army. But like Turles and Metal Cooler, they're like partners, best friends. Metal Cooler gaps the Metal Cooler gaps every character on this list, by the way. Yes, gap. Metal Cooler gaps. Gap every character on this list. All right, next is the blues. I actually had a little bit of pushback on the blues. And I was like, oh damn, like did I make a mistake? Am I stupid? And then I looked at all the replies filled up with "you're dumb," and I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, these boys still looking good in all areas, except certainly Blue Vegeta's damage really lagging behind now. Now, Blue Goku is not a damage dealer. That was never really his intent, right? The point is that this character, they have an answer to every problem. They could do everything. But previously, like, Blue Vegeta would hit hard once you go into him. He could still do decent damage, especially because he's doing guaranteed crits, guaranteed 3 supers, and the active. He'll do good damage. But he's not what he, like his damage is not what it once was. I mean, he is now about to be a year old, right? Like, we have a couple of 1 year later videos coming up. I still got to do TN, right? My goal is just to make sure that 1 year later for TN is in June. Oh, so I have to do it tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow we're doing the LRTN 1 year later. I just want to make sure the video is in June. And then we're going to have the 1 year laters for Rose and Zamasu and Blue Goku and Vegeta. They're hitting a year later. I could definitely see them dropping fast soon, right? Because they're now going to start to just be power crept in terms of stats. Is what's going to happen. They'll still be useful for probably quite a while because of how good their kit is, but for a long time, like, Blue Goku was not dodge or die. He'd get hit by normals in his double digits, but Super could kill him, but he's got, 80% dodge for that. But we're going to get to the point where he's going to start taking damage probably from normals. And then that's when things are going to get a lot scarier for this character. We're probably starting to approach. We'll see. After GDC, I'm sure they'll tumble way down. Next, Majin Vegeta and Angel Super Saiyan 2 Goku. I think that this character is tremendous, fantastic, stupendous, amazing. Really, really, really powerful character. The one thing is, to me, I don't really mind the way their conditions are set up with the extreme class allies and the super class allies for both Majin Vegeta and Angel Goku. I know a lot of people don't like this. Whoops, I accidentally just clicked it out. I know a lot of people don't actually like this, right? But I kind of do. They're very powerful. The weakness for this character, by the way, what I would say is their big weakness is this. Having a Buu Saga ally on rotation so that you're able to always be able to go into Majin Vegeta or Angel Goku if you need it. But keep in mind that I had this character at number 1 before. The main reason I had them at number 1 over UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta is the current RE fights that are back, by the way. Because it's like, Vegeta and UI Goku, after their first turn in their form, they don't impress me. This is a stacking character. They just get stronger the whole way through the event. So it's like, Angel Super Saiyan 2 Goku is a much better matchup against Super Saiyan 3 Goku than, a lot of times UI and Evolution Blue Vegeta can be against Super Saiyan 3 Goku, right? A lot of times I've had success actually saving Evolution Blue Vegeta towards the end for the Super Saiyan 3 Goku fight. Yeah, so maybe I might, with those fights returned, I might move this character up. We'll see. Number 2 is Goma. I recently pushed Goma way up. Why? Metal Cooler, that's why. Duh. I don't know that we really need to talk about Goma. Goma is a little bit less effective in some of these longer fights. Keep that in mind. But if you know what you're doing and how to use them, it won't be a problem at all. And, he's still got the Busted Giant form. He's, got the stacking. He has the dodge plus 99% damage reduction. Just a truly devastating character. And by the way, 2-turn support as well. Godly support. Very good support. And then number 1, UI Goku Evolution Blue Vegeta. Absolutely. It's like I could talk a lot of shit about this character, but you have a turn of guaranteed dodge and you have a turn of invincibility of, near 100% damage reduction pretty much at all times with Evolution Blue Vegeta, or 100% damage reduction. It's hard to beat 2 invincible turns. And especially with this guy, this too. Like, this is very helpful. The extra dodge support the first time they're out there, that shit is nuts, dude. This is another reason, by the way, that it's much smarter most of the time, I would argue, to save UI Goku for later, especially when we're on, like, Realm of Gods, because it's like Evolution Blue Vegeta, I find him to be fucking worthless after his turn of his damage reduction is up, that initial damage reduction. But, like, if we're on, like, turn 7 or 8, against, like, Super Saiyan Goku, or, Super Saiyan 3 Goku or Omega or something like that, and we flip over to UI for the first time, and not only does he have 100% dodge, but he's giving an extra 14% dodge to all those Realm of Gods dodge characters. Hello? Fall to your knees for him, because he's that good. So, yep, there we go. Easy peasy. So the top 10, I think, barely we changed this up. Oh, I'm going to reveal the top 20 in a second here. So I think I just dropped, in future Gohan, with the introduction of Beast Gohan in the game, another All in the Family character, like, he has good synergy with this character. I actually kind of wanted to move them up one spot. That's the only thing I changed, though. Yeah, that's the only thing I changed. All right, so now I'll move to the top 10. Now, people are going to get mad. Brace yourselves. I do have Beast higher, I bet you, than people probably thought I would. Now, I'm not super pressed about this row right here. I actually am about to do, I'm going to do it tomorrow. We have another LR tier list coming up, probably in about, I guess, a week. Yeah, probably like the 5th or the 6th. We'll have another LR tier list up when Final Form Cooler and Super Saiyan Goku's EZAs drop, right? So we'll get another one out. In the meantime, before then, there's a couple of characters I'm targeting that I want to do a video for. I'm going to start, hopefully, tomorrow with one for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, just against a variety of these fights. People, I saw some fuckers talking about Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta in talks for being, like, top 5, top 2. I was like, I don't know about that. But I was like, okay, maybe it's time to just do a video, and we have all these fights returning. Let's jump in. Let's see how well he'll do. Characters that are able to go into slot 1, very valuable. Okay, so Beast. Here's the thing. He's not even half as bad as people are thinking he is, right? For sure. But there's, I would say, really 2 major problems. Now, major problem is that he is a character who will struggle a lot of times in slot 1, right? And people go, this was hilarious. I saw people go, why all of a sudden do counter characters need to be slot 1? Hello, all these fucking counter characters have fucking sucked ass for a long time outside of Vegito and his GOAT active skill, right? It's Vegito was different because of his active skill. These counter characters, EZA Physical Super Vegito, Super EZA AGL Super Vegito, EZA STR Super Vegito, they fucking sucked! Duh! They've been terrible! The Dokkan, stop doing counters. You are terrified of, they are terrified of counter. It's so obvious, dude. Super Vegito, now people will defend the fuck out of him, right? Of course, he's a fusion character. Like, it's going to happen. Oh, yeah, it's a little bit further back here. Super Vegito is a minefield at times because of the setup of the character, right? You definitely want to make sure to get probably at least a couple of stacks with Vegeta. You know, just a little bit of extra defense really helps when you drop that Vegito active skill, right? Helps so much. But you look at the way they fucking do these counter characters. They do not roll out the red carpet. Go counter everything. They say, hell no, you are not doing that. They don't let them do that. That's a major problem with Beast Gohan because he only fucking does damage. He does nothing else. This niche support is not really enough to be like, oh, not only does he hit hard, but he's also doing this. Sorry, I love my characters who do a fucking ton of shit. Look at UI Goku with his massive support, his massive dodge support, Vegeta's invincibility, Vegeta's very high damage, right? Goma, giant form, 2-turn support, 99% damage reduction, dodge. Like, these characters up here they have such a variety of abilities. Beast Gohan does one thing. He hits hard. Now, people are underrating the fuck out of this guy's damage. It's like, dude, on stream, I did the Rainbow Showcase live. People were watching Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku, like, or they were watching Beast do like 4 fucking times more damage than Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and they were like, people were laughing in the chat like, aha, Beast, he's doing no damage, and I was like, well, guys, yeah, each individual hit's not doing that much, but he's doing a lot of fucking damage. Like, these counters do add up, but by not making him stronger defensively, able to easily go in slot 1, they rob him many times of where a lot of the attacks are. It is so common for the majority of attacks to be in slot 1. Very common thing, right? And Beast is not able to take advantage of that most of the time. And then where, like, dude, they are so terrified of counter units. They gave him no support, no strong defensive ability. This is where you could tell how fucking terrified they were of this guy. They held back too much because they were too scared of him. Look how much his active skill fucking sucks compared to Vegito's active skill. It's hilarious. So, okay, so they both, they do their damage, right? Beast gets a little bit of extra damage temporarily for the active. Who cares? Whatever. Look at this. Beast, 100% defense for 1 turn. Did you see what Vegito's is? It's 300. It's 3 times as much. 3 times. 3 times. 3 times. 3 fucking times as much. 3 times. 300%. He gets 100%. It's like a little baby. It's a little baby active skill next to Vegito. Now I gotta show this too, because fuckers they'll talk. They'll be like, I think we got it lined up right at the exact moment here too. This little fucking KO guard ability. I mean, yeah, man, that's, in kindergarten, that's a really swell looking a bit. Look at this turn. All right. So we're seeing this turn. So this is a turn with the active skill up. I don't think there's any problem with this. Now, can you hazard a guess, kids, what's about to happen? A, the KO guard really helps us, or B, the KO guard doesn't do a fucking thing. Let's watch. Super 1, dodge build, we're good. Super 2, kills us. KO guard activates. Awesome. Okay? Very helpful ability from the special beam cannon. And a 3rd attack, we're dead. Okay, great KO guard. Now, imagine for a second, walk with me for a second, if it was a fucking target mechanic instead. I don't, like, when you put these 2 characters side by side and look at their active skills, it's comedy. This sounds good in principle. I'm sure we will win fights in the future because of this ability. But it's just, this is a better ability on paper than it is in practicality, in use, right? Whereas the target mechanic, this is why Deborah to me is like, I mean, Deborah's 50 times harder than Beast Gohan. And it's because he's got the target mechanic, dude. Which is insanely OP. And then, by the way, he also gets guaranteed crits. And Beast also, no crit in the kit. 0 fucking crit. I had to do a crit build. They made me have to do a crit. You have to. You have to. You must give him a crit build. Otherwise, you are losing the point of the character. The value of the character is gone if you don't give him a crit build. Hello, come on, get over here. Oh my god, this is stupid. Hold on. Stupid. Crit build. Have to. And you guys could pull up a lot of me talking about counter characters in the past. I mean, I've been around for the game, you know, pretty close to the beginning. But used a lot of counter characters throughout the years. Bro, you have to slam fucking, like, if they're not critting, you have to, because okay, like, a lot of these Super Vegetos in the past, not Tech Vegeto, a lot of these Super Vegetos in the past, I mean, they only do damage, right? That's all they do as well. But in order for them to do that damage, you need to be critting with these counters. That's the thing with Beast. In order to get the value of Beast that you're supposed to get the value of Beast from, you have to make sure he's critting. So that also, right? Because, again, if you're going to use this guy, I'm telling y'all, you do have to do this. I would advise you to go literally min-max. To be fair, we could get a little bit more crit. We could get, what, like another 2. Maybe I have a 3 crit bronze. There's only a few particular 3 crits out there. But, I mean, we probably potentially could get to a 38 crit. But the 11 attack is obviously just so valuable. But I would say this is the recommended build. And here's the problem. Beast as a character, he would be so much... His survivability would skyrocket with dodge. And remember, you know, I mean, it's not new. Like, you can dodge a normal and you'll counter. It's something we've known about for 10 years. Super Vegito, it works a little differently, because every time Super Vegito gets hit, he gets damage. Beast does not have that, right? So to make this guy better, people don't understand. Like, you give him one line in a bunch of these areas, and he's like a top 3 character. Like, it's literally, it's just like, if this 350% defense was when receiving an attack, he's top 3, right? Like, if this was for all allies, he's top 3. Like, well, I don't know if he's top 3. This doesn't need the Piccolo part. Everything I've got highlighted, you could remove. 58% attack and defense and 10% damage reduction for allies. Boom. No reason he couldn't have had that, right? Why doesn't he give 2-turn support on, like, one of his super attacks or something like that? Like, you can tell if you're someone who's, like, cross-examining all these kits all the time. It's obvious that they're fucking terrified of this guy. They were terrified of him, and they held back too much. And it is a mistake, because this is not Dragon Ball Legends, okay? Like, if they fuck up and Beast Gohan gaps the entire game, who cares? We are all having fun. We remember how much we hated STR Beast Gohan? No! We fucking love that guy! STR Beast Gohan. So they did mess up. Because I'm telling y'all, like, I saw, like, concepts of how can he be fixed. And y'all make him, like, you give him 4 lines, and he's gapping Metal Cooler, dude. Like, people don't understand. It's so, like, he is just right at, like, it's not like you give him 1 line and he'll go up 3 spots. It's like you give him, like, 1 line and he shoots up to 2 or 3. I'm telling you. But his one-dimensional, all he provides is damage, is not something you see from almost everything else here, right? I mean, you go into the standby, they have the invincibility in slot 1, the rainbow orb changing, the nuking damage. Talk about this character with their revive, their guaranteed dodge turn. Excuse me. Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Spirit Bomb has massive support. The orb changing. Vegeta has the double rainbow orb changing. Vegeta has the final shine, right? Like, Vegeta has the stacking. Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku, the damage reduction, like, intro support for Daima. He has the Goku family support. He has the 2-turn support from his EX Super. The huge damage, the strong defense. Like, a lot of these characters have many ways they're helping the team. Beast just does damage. That's it. And that is the reason why he doesn't get into the top 10. But I would say, I do think he's underrated. He is not. People will look at this, they'll get mad. They'll want Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta above him. They'll want Golden Frieza and Gogeta above him. To be fair, though, I think that's it. I think people would probably be like if it was looking like this, I bet people would be happier with it. Like people would look at that and be like, okay, it looks good to me. Looks good to me. But I do like it better like this, right? So, all right, gamers. That's where we're gonna end with top 20. Oh, let me just briefly. So, I know I hated on his little bit of support right there. It does help Orange Piccolo quite a bit. I've always said I liked Orange Piccolo quite a bit better than a lot of people. He's not Mr. Safe in slot 1 all the time, but I mean, if things go well in the fight, the Beast Gohan damage reduction support does help him quite a bit. And the thing that made him the best unit in the game, one of the, 3-4 best units of all time, the Orange Piccolo transformation, he still has. Like, he still got that. So, but, and then Physical Ultimate Gohan, I mean, maybe I'm just going to be a prisoner of the moment. I was very unimpressed with him. I know we saw him get killed by that Super Saiyan Goku there, but I've been very unimpressed with him. He just feels like Beast just kind of like replaces what he does. I mean, he's got the Ki Blast nullification for like an AoE boss, but yeah, I think right now this is how I like it. Again, I'm gonna aim to do like a long video aimed around Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta tomorrow. Maybe I'll look at this and be like, oh wow, yeah, he's better than Beast. Maybe. My plan is we'll do that, and then we'll have an updated LR tier list probably in about a week, which will also include Carnival Super Saiyan Goku, and it'll also obviously have Final Form Cooler. So let me know what you guys think of the top, top 10 LRs is what I call it, but I do call these top 10, but really I kind of have like expanded these out to top 20. You can't just do a top 10 in this era because they don't really fumble characters. Beast, to me, I think it's acceptable to call him a fumble. But, like, besides him, and, this character's a little annoying, but, like, they don't really fumble characters, really. Like, it's maybe Physical Turles, I guess. Like, it's, like, barely ever they're fumbling characters, at least in the last year. So, it's, like, we can't just do top 10. Like, back in 2022, 2023, it's, like, you get the top 5 was good, and then, like, 6, 7, 8 are like mid as fuck. Right now, it's like, dude, like some of these characters in here like really will win you the fight, right? Like with abilities. If this guy pops a bunch of EX supers, like you're gonna win. If like you get to the Gogeta, do Gogeta's active or Gogeta getting the 100% dodge with the Golden Freeze active, like you know how much value you're getting from that, right? So let me know what you angels think. I'll catch y'all next time.